Nation, Sanborn Bafetu, and good morning. I would like to say good morning because I'm recording this video at around 10 a.m. Now, to be honest with you, Bafetu, I have some good news, especially on today's video, something I know that is going to get you guys excited. But before I get there, I just want to quickly fix something because I saw some people on the comments, they were attacking me because I said, Udove, if ever we get the chance, we should let him go. I love Udove Bafetu. I love Udove so much. Even on yesterday's game, he proved why he is the player that he is. Despite being a centre back, he plays very well as a left back. For me, yesterday's game, I think I would have given him the man of the match. So I don't know what happened. But one thing I can say, Bafetu, I'm not against the idea of Udove being at Naturena, but how does it help us? This is the question that I have. How does it help us if ever we do have him, but Agadlali, he's not playing any matches, and we do know that we do need someone like him, who left back position, but him not playing. If you look at how he plays, the experience, the passes, the crosses, everything that he does, Udove, you can see clearly what he's a player who makes the right decision at any time. He knows when to pass, he knows when to attack, he knows when to relax, go back, he knows what he's doing. Yes, but let me ask you this question: what if we give him 3 years, and then on top of that 3 years, let's say he plays only 2 games, 3 games, 5 games, and then after that he goes back to that ligament that he had, which is a problem. Bafetu, Udove, I love the guy, he's a special player. Maybe if we can get at least the backup for him, then definitely we can let him stay. But if we do not have a backup, then definitely maybe we just need to look elsewhere and sign someone. Nakon, I'm not saying we should let him go and then we don't sign anyone. No, we can let him go, but then we can sign another player. If we find that player, then definitely we can let him go. But if not, Bafetu. But anyways, those are my thoughts in terms of Udove. I love Udove. I've loved Udove ever since we signed him. Even back then, a lot of people did not believe in him. I still remember, but I'm telling you guys, I have so much faith in that guy, and he's someone that definitely we need him more than anything else. But if ever we sign him, actually not sign him, we give him a contract for I don't know how many years he's going to stay, but not play any football, just like we've been struggling this second half of the season where we sold Utadone the clock, where you've seen the gap that it has opened up, because now we do not have a player who was a bit better than UTT until Dove came in. For me, Dove is the best of the best, but definitely we need to be honest. We need to look at the situation and plan for the future, not just think about today. We need to take measures because, like coach said, we are building, so we need to plan for the future ahead. And then done with that, let's just quickly jump to Indaba. Good news, the news that we are here for. Well, Bafetu, I'm here to let you know when we play against Stellenbosch FC, which currently, as I'm speaking with you, Bafetu, they have jumped, and I think they have a game in hand. They have jumped, and now they're sitting there comfortably on position number 3. Actually, not comfortable, but they are sitting with number 3, which that could have been our spot, Bafetu, to be honest. That could have been our spot. I still think we've made a lot of mistakes which we did not deserve to, do. But anyways, it's fine. It's Lule and Lapo. So since we have Stellenbosch, sitting at number 3 and us sitting at number 8, even though we won yesterday's game, it is a bit of a problem because Kombole, it looks like Sponsor Mtetwe might not get to see him, but I do know for a fact with Gaston Sirino, our number 10, Kuka, and then also something big is coming, because now in the middle of the park we're gonna have Gaston Sirino. Problem is, currently I don't know who we're going to use as a number 6, because we've seen Yusuf Mat. This is one thing that people hate mostly about Yusuf Mat. Today he's on form, he's doing exceptionally well. You commend him, flowers work. Sasa, he comes back with a different level of or Yusuf Mat. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. If you look at yesterday's game, when we made the 3 substitutes of the middle of the park, we brought in Nkosimpila Ngcobo, we changed Mfulo Vilakazi, we changed I forgot who was Yusuf Mat, I think. So all of those players. There was a change in how we were attacking and everything. Like, it just made sense. So for me, like I said yesterday, I highly applaud the decisions that were made by Coach Nazarene Nabi and his technical team. They were very smart into thinking that way. So when it comes to a defensive midfielder, I don't know why Yusuf Mat is not reliable, because we need to have you as a player be reliable. Was it okay? Whenever we have you, we know what we are going to get from you. Not that today we get this and then tomorrow you are completely different, you are another player. It doesn't make sense to me. But one thing I can say about Bafethu is that we're gonna have the services of both Thabo Cele, Gaston Sirino, and then obviously we will see who we're going to play Lapayana as a number 8 central midfielder. I just hope next game we don't play Yusuf Mat. I got Bafethu, but for me, I don't understand. I honestly don't understand, Oti. How do you keep up performances and then the next game you drop levels? Like, it doesn't make sense. As a player, you need to be at least consistent. More mistakes, man. Could be something that makes sense. Okay, no, it was just a minor mistake. But yesterday, you can swear, Uguti, we had a different Yusuf Mat when we played against Sundowns, and then Izolo we had another Yusuf Mat when we played against the Makesi FC, which for me it doesn't make any sense, because we were playing against the team. I understand Makesi have managed to beat Orlando Pirates, they've managed to beat Mamelodi Sundowns. I know what they're capable of, but for me it doesn't make sense, Uguti. You perform on a big club, big level match, and then when it comes to a normal match, something like a training, coach I think took that game as more of a training than a match of a run match, and then you are nowhere to be found. For me it doesn't make any sense. But anyways, it's Pumela Power Fate. So for me, I'm happy we're going to have the services of Gaston Sirino, and then we have Thabo Cele, and then we will see who we play in the central midfield. Might be possible we might get to see Edson Castillo. Now I'm not too sure whether he's going to perform very well, but I think I would love to see Ucele, Gaston Sirino, and also Edson Castillo playing as the trio, because if you look at all of those players, Bafethu, Ushugela, to be honest, Ushugela, high quality players. So there's going to be something that is different. It's going to bring a different uniqueness when it comes to the middle of the park. And then also we bring in, like I've said, I wanted Ashley Dupreez to come in as a sub just to see what he can bring in, coming in as a sub. So you saw what he did coming in as a sub. Like I thought definitely he's going to give us much more. So the next game, we don't bring him in as a sub. We bring him in as a starter. We need to start him. We need to make sure that we start with Ashley Dupreez. With Stellenbosch FC Bafethu, they are very good. They are quick to attack. So we need to make sure, Uguti, by the first half, we have scored as many goals as we possibly can. Gaston Sirino needs to score. Edson Castillo, if he's available and he's playing, we need him to score. And then also Ashley Dupreez, I need him to score goals, because I've seen how he was playing Bafethu. Marvelous. That was beautiful to watch him and Lilepo. You can tell, Uguti, something is cooking. And then definitely Bafethu, I would love to see how we are going to tackle Stellenbosch FC, because Kumbule, if we get eliminated, it's done. No more cup, nothing. Now we just have to focus on the league. But if we win, then we make it to the top 4, and then after the top 4, that's where we can see who goes to our finals. But hey, Bafethu, for me, my wish is just to get to the finals, even if we don't win our finals, but just to get in. But so far, we've performed very well when it comes to cup games, except for Carling knockout, because definitely, we don't want to talk about it. But so far, we've been performing very well when it comes to cup games. The coaches make sure they prepare everything they can. I think mostly when they prepare with short time, most of the time we win those games. So we're gonna see what is going to happen. But like I've said before, Bafethu, something is cooking, and definitely it shows you Uti, we do have something that we can rely on. Some of the players, they need some time. I saw Mfundo Vilakazi, struggling as an attacking midfielder, but on the Sundowns game he was doing exceptionally well. Maybe it's because he came with the mindset to, no, I'm coming in to change the game. But yesterday he was in the game starting, so for me, I feel like it was a bit difficult, and I wanted him to start, which I wanted to see something, and I saw that something. I'm happy the coaches, decided, no, let's just quickly change those players and bring in the other players. So for the first time, we played without a defensive midfielder, and we won. That is interesting to me. How come? Because when he came in, he played more of a DM as would be 18 information, but I feel like he played more of a DM rather than playing as a midfielder, which is something interesting. Now this shows you how far we can go as a team. We just need to prepare and maybe find a solid lineup starts with okay, whenever we have this lineup, this is how we play, and then we bring in our subs, our super subs and everything like that. But anyways, Bafethu, I believe this is it. Thank you so much for watching. Ngizonibona later on with something new. I hope so.